Hello and welcome back. Say hi. Hi. This is week 2. I tried to think about what to call this like challenge that we're doing. David doesn't think it's a challenge, but I do because I'm the one who's doing all the shopping. Yes, baby. You want num nums? Okay, one sec. So I'm gonna call it the No Stuff Challenge because this month, what we're really challenging ourselves to do is to not buy stuff that we don't need. For instance, I really want to decorate the bathroom. So instead of going out and buying a bunch of decorations, I'm looking at it as a creative opportunity to be able to make stuff or find stuff in my house that's gonna work in that space, and to not spend the money just to spend the money. Also, I'm looking at it as an opportunity to not give in to ads that are all over the place, especially when it comes to like Instagram and social media where everyone's kind of trying to sell you things. And maybe I'm not super prone to buying stuff, but I'd say like once a month or like every other month someone will rope me into something because I'm like, that looks really cool. And Reagan just unfolded all the clothes that I spent folding last night. I spent time I cannot talk today, so I'm gonna go. And we're gonna go pick up groceries, just did a Walmart grocery pickup. If you've never done that, oh my gosh, do it because it's the coolest thing ever, especially if you have little ones that are really hard to shop with. And we're gonna go to the dollar store because I need like exactly two things at the dollar store. And that is my weak place. So I have to stay strong and not buy any stuff because that's the Stuff Corporation. Like that place is stuff to the max. So we're gonna go and try and get that done. Okay, so we just picked up our groceries. We did a Walmart pickup, and man, I love doing Walmart pickups because when it comes to sticking to a budget, there's nothing like pre-ordering your groceries so that you can see exactly how much you're spending. Because when you're in the store, it's really hard to tell. You can like write down or like do it on a calculator, but who wants to do that? So I'm putting all the groceries away, and then I'm gonna bake a cake. I have 2 cakes that I'm making this week, but today I'm just making one. I'm making my brother's birthday cake, and I'm gonna make a record player. So hopefully that goes well. It's been a while since I've made a cake like that, but hopefully I still got it in me. Okay, so I'm about to make my cake. I'm not gonna show a ton of like how I actually make the cake itself, but I did wanna give 2 tips. One is about buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, which a lot of the times I don't buy buttermilk just because I know I'll have to buy a big thing of it and then I'll use a cup of it and then it'll all go to waste. So I like to turn milk into buttermilk, and then you do that by adding something acidic. So you can either add lemon or you can add vinegar, which is what I usually do because it's probably the most like neutral tasting, I think, out of the 2. Like I'm always afraid that it's gonna taste like a lemon cake if I don't want it to, if I do this, but you're only gonna use about a tablespoon of acid per cup of milk. I'm gonna go with what I usually do and do the vinegar. So all you've gotta do is pour out your milk, mix in your vinegar or your lemon, mix it up and let it sit for a few minutes just so it can start getting thicker. It kind of will curdle, which sounds gross, but that's what you want. So this will work in your recipe just the same as buttermilk will, just the same 1-to-1 ratio. My other tip, something that I like to buy, is unbleached flour. Not only is unbleached flour better for you because it's processed just a tiny bit less. Now they don't actually use bleach, but they do use a form of chemical to make the flour look whiter and brighter and more like what you're used to. But I've been using this for probably a year now, and I haven't noticed any difference in quality of baked goods or really even in the look of it. So I highly recommend this just to get a little bit less like chemicals and processedness out of your life. It's still white flour, so it's not like a health food or anything, but it's just a little bit more natural and better than like the stuff that's taken one more step to be bleached. I actually feel like it's better quality and that the baked goods actually come out a little bit better. But yeah, there are my 2 tips. Hopefully that was helpful for you. Comment down below if you want to see more baking. That is something that I went to school for. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I would love to do more. But if it's something that you're just like, whatever, then I'll just like sprinkle it in here and there. But I know a lot of people enjoy that kind of thing. So comment below if you do and you want to see more of it. Okay, so you're gonna hear Old MacDonald in the background. That's just how it is. I haven't really vlogged all week because it's been really boring. There's nothing noteworthy. Tonight, though, our church does, you're supposed to every week designate a night that's like just for family. You read scriptures, you do like an activity, have dessert. Like it's supposed to be a fun little simple night just with family. So tonight, we've maybe done it a handful of times since Reagan's been born because she's just so little. And I haven't been creative in trying to find things that she can do. So I'm trying to be better at it. Tonight we are gonna do we're gonna make snow cones. And so I wanted to show you a little bit of like how I'm doing that. I wish I could remember the scripture that we're reading, but it's something about not being ashamed of the gospel. So I have a little page for her to color that's like a little girl with a light. So it's like light, and I'm gonna write, "Let your light so shine." And we're gonna sing "Jesus Wants Me" for a sunbeam. And then that's pretty much it. It's gonna be really simple. When you have a toddler or little kids, it doesn't have to be grand. It just has to be family night. So here is the snow cone machine. It was gifted to us. Today I made these syrups. It's just simple syrup. It's basically just sugar, 2 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, and then either half a cup of like an extract. This one's coconut. So that was coconut extract. These ones are Kool-Aid pouches. This one's kind of like a Hawaiian punch kind of thing, and this one's like a blue raspberry lemonade kind of thing. I got these little bottles at the dollar store. The little recipe that I used said that they should save for up to a month. So I'm thinking that this is gonna be our new regular, and they're not even gonna last a month. It's super simple. Like literally it's gonna take us maybe 10 minutes. The snow cone part might take a little bit longer, but that's like the fun part, activity part. So yeah, there's an idea for you. It's for this week for Come Follow Me, but you could use it for any week. It's for little kids, and they don't know what week it is, so.
A sunbeam, a sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. A sunbeam, a sunbeam. I'll be a sunbeam for him. Woohoo!
Yay! Were you grumpy for our lesson? Started out with her just like crying because she did not want to be taken away from what she's doing. That's the coloring page. Should we go make snow cones?
Oh no.
Okay, so I'm so lame, and it's actually after the fact, but yesterday I made a cake for our Church Luau that we went to, and so I wanted to show a little bit of that, and so that you guys can kind of see the process of me making another cake. So here it is. this vlog for like several days. So I've been failing at that, but yeah, we ended up going to our Church Luau, which was so much fun. It's like this really amazing tradition in our ward, in our church, that they've been doing for like over 30 years. So it was really, really cool to be a part of that, and just to watch it and be a part of the tradition was awesome. And yeah, that was just the cherry on top of a pretty great week. And I guess that's it for week 2. And we'll see you next time.